Do you love white sandy beaches and pristine waters? If so, you should highly consider 30A on the Gulf Coast of Florida for your next beach vacation. Recently, my husband and I took our third trip to 30A. Today, I will be sharing with you highlights from where we stayed, dined, and shopped to help you make the most out of your experience. Coming up, I'll be sharing some of the most amazing things to do while at 30A. I hope you've enjoyed so far, and if you're new, I'm Heather, and welcome to my channel, where I believe when you style well, you live well. If you love luxury, style, beauty, and amazing travel experiences, I hope you'll consider liking, subscribing, and turning on that notification bell. While there are several rental options along 30A, including the famous Pearl Hotel in Rosemary, we opted for renting through Airbnb this time, and we were exceptionally pleased. We stayed in this quaint neighborhood called the Prominence between Alys and Seaside, which we have also stayed previously through a different rental company. We adored that property also. This particular townhome was perfect for just 2 people, even though it will comfortably sleep around 7. Everything we needed for an amazing, luxurious beach vacation was at our fingertips. The townhome was super clean, cozy, and convenient. Given our love for a peaceful aesthetic, this place was heavenly, right down to the bikes and golf cart provided. There are several beaches along the coastline of 30A. You'll find a variety of access points to include regional access with lifeguards, state parks, as well as resort vacation rental managed properties with gated areas that will require a code for entry depending upon where you're staying. Deer State Park was easily accessible from our location. We drove our golf cart over daily. The park does require a $3 daily fee. However, you can leave and return within the same day. The boardwalk is lengthy, yet so worth it. There are facilities there, including a shower to rinse, ramps for beach carts, and the best part, a stunning white sandy beach with gorgeous pristine waters. This park has a tendency to not become overcrowded like some of the other higher traffic locations. "30A is a sea lover's dream when it comes to seafood cuisine. Absolute must-haves are the lobster quesadillas and one of the best dishes of your life, the spicy salt and pepper shrimp dish at George's. I promise you'll thank me later. George's is an absolute return favorite for us. Another repeat for breakfast, the Perfect Pig has some of the best French toast alongside amazing fresh Florida fruit. Canopy Cafe is newer since our last visit and did not disappoint. We ate there several times. I became a huge fan of their avocado toast. Being a coffee lover, Turbo Coffee, just doors down from Canopy, had me at first sip. They make all of their syrups and sauces in-house. Insanely fresh and smooth coffee. I honestly lost count on the times I visited. Also make sure to grab their breakfast cookie. It's the modern day no-bake oatmeal cookie, but much more delicious and nutritious. I even grabbed one on our way out for the trip home. For a laid-back dining experience, head to the Shrimp Shack at Seaside. This was seriously some of the best pill-and-eat shrimp I have ever had, and my husband Shay really enjoyed the grouper sandwich. The views while dining are also simply amazing. Fun fact, take a stroll through the streets of Seaside, as this is the famous spot where The Truman Show was filmed. One of the sweetest places, both inside and out, is the Fonville Press. We enjoyed breakfast here a couple of times and could not recommend it more. Our favorites were the bacon, egg, and cheese sandwiches alongside the most amazing sesame bagel with lox. And if you're a coffee lover like me, make sure to ask for their specialty coffee, the Pencil Sharpener. For a fine dining experience, head to the Citizen, a sister restaurant to the Fonville Press. For starters, we enjoyed their cornbread, followed by the wedge salad. Our main course was the filet and lobster tails. Simply put, this meal was so delicious, we would go back to 30A just to eat this meal all over again. If you have been enjoying this video thus far, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell so that you do not miss any future content. Also, make sure to comment down below and let me know what has been your favorite highlight thus far of 30A. There's definitely no shortage of things to do at 30A, starting with Rosemary. One of the most popular activities is to simply ride a bike up and down their streets and boardwalks. Additionally, you'll find an amazing farmers market, boutiques, the most quaint bookstore, where we picked up a new read and some new games. And some of our favorite restaurants to find in Rosemary are La Crema and Cowgirl Kitchen. Another popular area for dining and shopping is the Big Chill, formerly known as the Hub. This is more of a popular spot for families, but it's certainly great for a quick and easy bite. Not to be missed are Parasol and Summer Story, both at Alys Beach. The aesthetic of these stores had me at hello. Whatever you do, don't miss walking, biking, or even driving through the streets of Alys Beach. The homes are truly amazing. And while I haven't been to Greece yet, these homes completely give Santorini vibes. I believe once you visit 30A, you'll be hooked. While this slice of heaven is truly amazing, there are some extremely important tips you really need to know before going. Most restaurants don't take reservations, and they do close at 9. Golf carts are certainly handy for traveling to some beaches, the Big Chill, and throughout Seaside. However, you cannot park them at Rosemary or Alys Beach. Dress casual attired, casual is fine for most places. Fine dining, for example, a polo shirt with dress shorts and slacks for men, and a sundress for women are sufficient. While I did wear heels on one occasion, I would strongly suggest wearing flats, as there are often small pebbles or even uneven flagstone throughout the area. We don't want to mess up those designer heels. Seaside does require parking by the hour at a rate of $7. You'll simply scan a QR code for payment. All receipts have surcharges for the credit cards unless you're using cash. Seaside does have an additional fine arts fee that we did notice while dining at the Great Southern Cafe. Make sure to catch some of the most amazing sunsets. Take advantage of the famous palm tree scene at Alys Beach. The best way again to sightsee is by bike. There are plenty of rental companies all along 30A. The majority of the neighborhoods do not allow parking on the streets. For example, in Prominence where we stayed, you must be in the driveway completely or you will have security ask you to move otherwise. You want to beware of rip currents. There are often flags flown at the major beaches to give you a heads up of the current conditions. Please keep in mind that this is a family and couples atmosphere. This is not a party beach. It is more on the sophisticated and quiet side unless you're at Seaside or some of the main hubs of attractions at peak times. Most residential areas have noise ordinances that go into effect by 10 p.m. Most importantly, relax and enjoy. Don't stress if you don't hit everything on your first trip. It's highly likely you'll be back. Have a fabulous day. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.